sometimes, important stories get lost. Memory log technology can help to preserve some stories. Sometimes, some people don't want their memory logs recorded. The owner of this memory, they did not want this recorded. This story might have been lost, never to be discovered.
Shuttle G004. Boarding for Talent Station will depart at 1300 hours. Please board immediately. Please check your belongings. It is against policy to bring any organic material back from the lab or planet. Our boarding process has begun. Shuttle departure in 10 minutes. Please board safely. Total flight time to Talon Station is 37 minutes. Thank you, and we hope your time planet side was productive.
There are so many stories of one man's greed or desire for fame. How many of these end in tragedy? How many care that they are doing something so wrong? We won't know this story, this memory, but sadly, it impacted thousands. This is the catalyst. This is the event.
Man, are you seeing this? An entire abandoned station. I don't think anyone knows about it.
Just a sample. Sneak it on. Study it. What could go wrong? Of course, something did. And this little thing, this was doom. It was so small, no one noticed it. I myself might have even passed by it. The Talon was so big, though. But as the story goes, sometimes the smallest thing can have the biggest impact. And a deceit or lie not exposed can germinate into something large and terrible. If only Petty Officer Jensen R. McCallum admitted what he'd done. Such a little thing, but to tell the truth of it, might end his career. But bringing doom would end more than that. And then, someone found it. And it cost them everything. And we, me included, were oblivious.
Commander, your equation, it is.
For me to figure out. Let me bloody do it.
Okay, don't get so touchy. It would be faster.
If you would be quiet for a moment.
Wow, insulting.
Sorry,
Commander Reynard, please report to Briefing Room 3. Code Yellow Alert. Repeat, Briefing Room 3.
And here, I thought I had the night off.
No rest for the rude, I always say.
When do you say that?
Oh, you get the point.
Computer, uniform please. Well, let's go.
You could have been at the officers' ball with that nice Daniel fellow.
Oh my God, Iris. You are relentless.
Commander Reynard, please report to Briefing Room 3. Code Yellow Alert. Repeat, Briefing Room 3.
And there it was. The moment my life changed, and many ended. For my beloved captain, it would end the worst, perhaps. Not dead like others, but the antithesis of what he was in life. A good man, great leader, his last real memory, a simple meal, alone, or so he thought. A maintenance crew, cleaning something in the showers. How bad could it be? No one could imagine. It was the end of a great many lives. The Talon crew became hosts. And like the ants I talked about so long ago, consumed by a zombie fungus, it was all over. The grandest space station ever built destroyed by a few ounces of Yumikoda, sexually active fungus. With us as hosts, and its ability to adapt, It evolved, became aware, and wanted more. I fear we are not done with this monster we created. And as for this story, this lost story of how this great doom came to Talon Station and perhaps beyond, well, it died with one man's greed, with his lie and deception. Funny thing, though. Some stories find their way back.
Okay, so that was wild. Lyric, is the crew on board?
Yes, Ethan. The crew is assembled and ready. The Salvation is being fueled in Hangar Bay 5. What's the mission?
Can't talk about it here. Get the team together on the bridge so I don't even know, brief everyone.
Got it, boss. The team will be ready.
This is a tough one. Make sure bridge comms are secure. This can't get out. Lyric, get the Salvation launched and park her on the fringe of Vegas Nebula Zone 3. I will meet you on the bridge.
Right away, Captain. Nebula Zone 3? You must really want to make sure we have no comms leak. No chatter will get out of there.
That's the plan. What I have to tell the crew, well, it's the most important assignment we have ever had, and we have had some whoppers. Crew, you know me. I speak straight. Our mission takes us to the fringe. I'm sure you have heard of Fungi Ball and the Talon.
Yes, sir.
To start, the Talon is gone. It was taken over by some infection. Officer Reynard, I know you read about her in the AI implant. She brought the Talon out of orbit and destroyed it. When you hear the full story, you will agree. It is one of the bravest things I have ever heard. I mean, ever. The lab on the planet has been left stranded. We're going to help get them out of there. Command wants to ensure, above all else, that Commander Reynard gets back to us. Full briefing packets can be found in your secure station log. Any questions?
Yes, sir. Weren't there over 1,000 people on the Talon? What happened to them?
Unfortunately, as I understand it, there were no survivors. I know. That is a lot to take in. I should have said no other survivors than Commander Reynard.
How do they know she made it, sir?
It's in your briefing. We know she was able to get to an escape pod. We all hope she survived that and is at the planetside station.
Sir, I have, or had, a cousin on the Talon. May I step away and take a moment?
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry, Rob. Why don't you all go read the packets? We will reconvene on approach. Rob, you're in our thoughts. Come talk when you're ready. Crew, in the immortal words of paging Mr. Morrow, let's do this.
have a visual. Repeat, we have a visual. Ground teams are moving in on the escape pod. The beacon is weak, but this was the pod the commander came down in.
Ground Team 1, closing on location now.
Ground Team 2, we have a visual and are moving in. The pod is damaged, but no life readings. Commander Reynard is not here.
The magnetic interference is blocking long-range scans. Take a look to see if you can tell where she went.
It looks like an animal or something attacked it. That's not possible, is it?
That would be a damn big animal.
Well, something did that.
What are you two talking about?
The escape pod, it's torn up by, like, claws or something.
That's not possible. Get back to the lander. Team, what's happening?
What the hell is that? Is that a man?
I don't know. It looks like... Just collect the other team and get the hell out of there.
We landed on the station just to find we're not alone. A funny sight began to spread. A fungus on the chrome told us jokes while it spread out wide like it owned the starry dome. So I cracked a smile, 'cause what you do? It took over all the tech and made it thrive on spores. The captains had it sprouted green and rooted to the floors. The crew, they danced with mushroom feet in rhythms all their own. In the mess hall, mushrooms grew, where meals once sat alone. We laughed and cried as the music played. It turned our ship to a garden green, a biodome of fun. We traded war for spore-filled floors of peace we've never known.